Hello class, we have reached towards the end of the revision of file handling. From my end, there is no such things left. Only I realized that in the opening mode, I told you this when we have done it at the, I think in the month of May or whatever, when we did it for the first time, that sometimes reading and writing, these opening modes can be clubbed together. So that's the only point I think I forgot to tell you, or rather the examples which we have done there, this context did not come. So just see to it first. First of all, I will tell you a very simple thing. Um, Look at this. If I share my screen with you, you'll understand what I mean to say. First of all, a very simple program. Like look at this. I have done this question. You can see with open statement. Okay, with open. This I discussed you while revising also one day. That if you use with open statement to open a file, okay, how do you do it? With open, and then within open statement, whatever the open function, whatever the parameters used or arguments used, you use it. Okay, following the norms of the text file, binary file, or CSV file, because I have used it on a text file. That does not mean that it cannot be used in context with CSV file and binary file. It can be used in context with other files also. Method is same. While with open, you write whatever you have to write for open function. Like for CVA, if it is a CSV file, you know that it will not be two arguments. Like I wrote here two arguments, file and the opening mode. Obviously for CSV, another argument we know that new line equal to null. That statement has to come. Otherwise it gives unnecessary line break. So following the norms of that particular file, you write the open statement and then you write as F. F means the file object. Okay. Now, if we follow this format, I told you earlier also that what you need to do, all the statement that you want to write after opening the file, obviously you'll do some work. You will write onto the file, you will add it onto the file, or you will like to read from the file. So whatever job you want to do, those will come as a block statement. That means those will be all indented slightly on the right to mean as if these statements are under this opening statement. Fine. And one more property of this, why I raise this topic, because of this fact that look at this very carefully. I opened the file here in writing mode and there is a string. That string I just wrote it down into the file. And after that, I did not even close the file. I opened the file once again in reading mode. That is otherwise not permitted. But with open statement, what happens if you open a file with open statement? That means if you establish a relation between your file object and the disk file by using with open statement, then after all the lines are executed under it, the file automatically gets closed. So this advantage we have with this open statement, with open statement. Fine. That is the one I just wanted to remind you. Remember this fact. Another thing which I wanted to show you, look at this. I wrote here, let me show you this example at first. It's a pickled file, okay? That means I'm talking about a binary file. The file name is saha.bin, okay? And I opened the file in reading mode. I already stored some data into it, okay? I already wrote some data onto it. Now, what is the reading mode? RB plus. B stands for binary, so we are following the binary norms to read from it, and plus here means both the reading and the writing operations can be done here. Okay, so although I started to read the file first because already some data was there, but later on I will show you that I have actually tried to write onto it also. So RB plus, or in case of text file, if you write R plus, it means you're reading and writing at the same time. Both the operations are happening. So look at this, what I've done. I have just tried to read the file. So all the records that I already have will be read here. And then I took a while loop, and within the while loop, I think three sets of value I've used here: name of a person, roll number of a person, and the percentage obtained by him. Okay. These three things I have put it in a text, and we used dump method, okay, to a dump function to write onto it. So this is how it goes on. So after I added all those things, what will happen? It should be able to write something onto it. Fine. Because the file is open. So it's not opening the file in the writing mode all over again. Okay, so it will be kind of an appending here, right? So this logic you have to understand, that I read the file. So after reading the file, what happens? Imagine these all are my records. So if I say that there is an imaginary pointer, which we also can call a file pointer. File pointer means it's just like this cursor, okay, which moves. So after reading, the first record, second record, third record, fourth record, the pointer will keep on coming down as I'm clicking here, and you can see the cursor is moving down. So there also the same thing will happen. Now, when I read from the file, what happened? When I read from the file, all the files are read, all the records are read. So the file pointer reached at the end of the file. So now when I'm trying to write onto it, it's not opening the file once again because file was already open. So whatever I want to write will be written there. So it will function like here writing will function like an appending, adding with the existing records. And then look at this, I took the file pointer back to the 0th position. You know seek function, seek 0 if you write, that means you place it at the 0th byte. So I placed my pointer, file pointer at the beginning of the file once again, because I wanted to read the whole file, and I wanted to check whether the few records that I added now, just before this, actually got added with the file or not. Fine. So if I run the program, you will understand. Okay, what I did, look at this. When the file runs, automatically it showed displayed some record. That means these records were already there. So it happened because of this reading statement. I was reading the file, so it read successfully. There was no problem. Fine. Now what is happening? Now it is asking me for another name. Fine. So I just entered a name, and I entered his roll number, and I also entered percentage obtained by that person. Fine. And say, I thought I wanted to continue, and I have another student here to enter. Okay. Uh, Say I just entered another name, I just entered another roll number, and the percentage obtained by that person. After that, I wanted to quit. So I will come out. So if I quit, look at this, all these three names, I think I added these two names, right? Amar and Manohar. So look at this. If you go down, you'll get to see Amar and Manohar got added. That means after I read the thing, what happened? Where I was, I think I was here. No, not here, here. Now, look at this here very, very carefully. Whatever names I added here, this got added because this reading, I'm trying to read once again. And when I read, I could make out that the things got added. Fine. So here it will not read once again if you do not write f equal to 60. You just make it a comment line, then there will be a proof, direct proof for you how it happens. So I'm running the program once again, right? I'm running it once again. Look at this. Imagine my name is now Mimangsa. Okay. And I wrote roll number, and I wrote Mimangsa's percentage. That's it. And I didn't want to continue after that, so I quit. Okay, now look at this. There is no reading. It's not reading at all. Okay, but it will read the moment I will change it to that 60 f.60. I will bring into the effect. It will be able to read once again. The concept is, you understood, I believe, that it is all happening because of the fact that after writing it down, okay, after writing down the last record, the file pointer is hitting at the end. So you need to bring it back. Fine. So if you enter a name, say this is the name, and this is the percentage. I don't want to continue, so I will quit. Now look at this, it's reading fine. And earlier, although it did not display, but Mimangsa, that record we wrote, correspond to Mimangsa, and that is written correctly. Fine. So imagine this, remember this thing. I'm just closing this thing down because too many files are kept open. And I did it by simply using the pickle module, fine. And load and dump I've used. Now, it's not to say that it will happen only in case of uh, the binary file. The same thing will happen for a CSV file also. Look at this. I already have a CSV file here, and I've tried to do the same thing. Look at this. I've done the reading first. That means I will read, and then look at my reading mode. I wrote here R plus. Okay, R plus means it is reading, and the plus sign signifies that we can use it, this opening of file, to write onto it as well. So look at this. First I read the file, and then I read from it. Okay, can you see that? I read the file here, and then again I wrote some data onto it. Look at this two data, this N and P, name of a person, percentage of a person I've entered. I put them into a list, and by using write through function, I've written that down. The normal rule of CSV file. And then I used same thing to write another record. Look at this, another set of name percentage I took, another record I wrote down. And then here this is the same thing, 60. By using 60, I'm taking the file pointer back to the initial position, that is at the top of the file or at the beginning of the file, so that I can read the records all over again, right from the beginning. So if we run it, we will come to know. Look at this, some records were already there. Now it is asking me for a name. So I wrote the name. Okay. And the percentage also I wrote down, right? It is asking me for another name. So I entered another percentage. Look at this. Now it's reading once again. And it is happening only because of that SICG. If you do not write that, sorry, the SIC0. SICG is a C++ function. SIC0. F.SIC and 0 signifies the byte. Okay, so you take it back to the 0th byte position. Okay, and then you start reading. That means, which automatically means you are taking the file pointer back to the beginning of the file. Okay, so remember this one. Okay,